I feel like a lot of men don't really understand the fact that when women say a guy is hot, they don't mean he's not ugly. Like, to women, ugly and hot are not opposites. They're not mutually exclusive. You know, like, hot is like the conclusion, like the overall conclusion you reach about like if you're into a guy, and like ugly to handsome is just one axis, right? Then you have boring looking to interesting looking. And then in like the third dimension, you have like his like personality and like the context. So Henry Cavill, I think, is a good example. He's handsome, he has good bone structure, but he's not always hot. Like as Superman, too boring, not hot, right? As the Witcher, he has like cool white hair and he's like very gruff and reserved, but he's also very like caring towards animals and children. That's hot, right? When he's like in person as himself, talking about his interests very animatedly, he's like, I love D&D, I built my own PC, like here's how I did it. Like, I might as well be pregnant at that point, and men don't get why, you know?
What up, team? Now, did y'all get all of that? Bro, these girls' minds are like a labyrinth, dog. It's impossible to understand what a woman wants from a man. I'm beginning to think that they don't know what the hell they want from a man. Now, this lady is trying to explain to me, and I'm completely lost. This is like a word salad. It's like a word salad that doesn't make any sense to me at all, because I'm a guy and I'm thinking with a guy's mind, right? Now, she gave us an example to try to make it a little bit easier for us to understand what the hell she's talking about. But she's talking about this guy who is Superman. And she's talking about how boring he looks. And then she's talking about him as the Witcher, how interesting he looks. And then, Jesus Christ, I'm just sorry. I'm at a loss. I cannot follow this lady, because most women think like this, right? They think there's like all these different axes and all these dimensions of how a man looks. At the end of the day, fellas, you have to be good looking. The guy that plays Superman is a good looking guy. So at the end of the day, that's where it starts. You have to be attractive looking, right? So irregardless of what this woman is spewing, right? Which makes, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe one of y'all can help me in the comment section and mansplain it to me in layman's terms. But it just doesn't make any sense, right? You can be ugly and hot. In a man's world, that doesn't make any sense. You know, in my mind, that doesn't make any sense. You know, I'm starting to understand why we see these men who are, in our eyes, not conventionally attractive, but they got hot models with them. You know? And in my estimation, that guy's rich. That guy's famous. He's either famous or rich, or famous and rich. You know? And then you can bag a girl. But in their estimation, it's, you know, you got to be interesting looking. You can't be boring looking. If you're ugly, you can still be hot, but you're not handsome. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm triggered. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one, guys. Please mansplain this lady to me, because I have no clue what she's talking about and all these different axes. But if you like what I do, guys, hit a thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.